Yo, what's going on, guys? So today we are going to go over the full breakdown of the Jon Jones versus his wife in Las Vegas after the Hall of Fame. I'm going to go over the course of events. I'm going to go over when he proposed to his fiance, because this is important. It was a very long time ago. And that video that he posted kissing his fiance, we're going to talk about that and show that too. I don't see it on his page anymore. And I did see someone comment somewhere saying that it was an old video before Vegas. I have no clue. So if you guys know some information on that, let me know down below. But let's get right into the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want more content like this, if you guys want more in-depth breakdowns of what's going on in the MMA world, what's going on around the MMA world, let me know. Once we get to 500, we're doing a giveaway. Thank you guys so much, and let's get right into the video. Yo, so we're gonna get right into it. Let's waste no time. So this was September 28th, 2021. This was the first report that I saw about this. We had MMA Fighting posting. Damon Martin wrote this article. Jon Jones police report reveals disturbing details surrounding arrest. Fiance found with blood on face and clothes. So I'm also going to show you guys the call, the police recording call. We're going to talk about that. And as a psychology major, somebody that graduated in psychology from Ohio State, I will break down what I think about the call, what I think about what she said, and things that I feel like aren't necessarily being talked about when it comes to what she was saying. So new details surrounding Jon Jones' recent arrest have been revealed after the police report from the incident was released by the Las Vegas Police Department. MMA Fighting obtained a copy. According to the report, officers responded to a domestic disturbance at Caesar's Palace after a call stating that a white female adult, later identified as Jones's fiance, Jessie Moses, was bleeding from her nose and mouth. After police arrived, they were informed that the suspect had just left the property and was picked up by another unit outside the hotel, where he identified himself as Jon Jones. Police then stated that the former UFC champion resisted arrest as he was being taken into custody. As Jones was being detained, he became irate and smashed his head into the front of the hood of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department patrol vehicle, leaving a medium-sized dent as well as chipping off some of the paint on the vehicle. Police wrote in the report. Well, hold on. Who the hell does that? Who just savages a police car because they're a little upset they got arrested? So they're like, ugh! Like, what? Okay, that's kind of funny. But Jones was later charged with injuring or disabling a vehicle, which, due to the amount of damage done, is considered a felony. Okay, back at Caesar's Palace, police made contact with Moses, who stated that she is engaged to Jones and they have been together for 17 years with 3 children together. Moses denied that she had been arguing with Jones, but added that around 11:30 p.m. local time, he went out with his friends while she stayed in the hotel room. Moses then stated that she was sleeping and Jones came back. He was not very happy, and when asked if he got physical with her, she answered, "A little bit, yeah." Red flag. So she is not going to try to get him in trouble. If he came in the room and started rushing her and beating her, she wouldn't say yes here. If he ran in and was just yelling and was going to be violent, but didn't actually hit her, she wouldn't have said this. She would have said no. Because if she has been getting beaten, that's just the way that she would react. And with the blood, that's really excessive. That's not, I don't know. Mose then claimed that Jones touched the back of my head and pulled my hair a little bit, but he did not hit me or anything. Moses explained that Jones allegedly grabbed her by the hair because she was trying to leave the room. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. This is scummy. The UFC lightweight champion grabbing his fiance of 13 years, I believe, or a girlfriend of 13 years, fiance now. Mose then claimed that Jones, she touched the back of the head and pulled her hair, but did not hit her or anything. It's just odd that she's saying that for her to say this to the police officer too, she wouldn't be saying this unless she feels like she needs to some extent. Police then observed blood on her clothing and a bump with dried up blood on the lower part of her lip, as if she was in a physical altercation. Moses said she was unaware that anything happened to her lip, while adding, "I know they are really dry." See, she's trying to, I think she's so shooken up in her head that she's trying to give that excuse, "I know they're really dry," but it's, in reality, that's such a poor excuse. It makes it seem like you're getting hit because you said that. So according to police, Moses had blood around her lips, chin, and all over her sweatshirt. And a swollen lip. She seemed scared to talk about Jones. That's sad. Like to be afraid to even speak his name. It's honestly quite sad. Let's continue. The initial call to police came after Moses went to the security desk at the hotel asking for a key to her room, which is when a guard noticed that she had blood on her lip and clothing. The report states Moses began tearing up and she said she was scared to go back to her room, with one of their children asking, "Can you call the cops?" So, I feel like no one's talking about this part enough. So Moses went to the desk and asked for a key to her room. Why would she leave her room to go down to the desk for a key to her room with her kids? Without shoes, because she didn't have shoes on. And she has blood on her. Why would she leave that room with him to go get the key, and then, oh, she just ran into somebody that she could talk to get her help? I know that it almost seems like she was going down there to try to search for the help. Try to get away from that situation. After police conducted an initial interview with Moses, who didn't want to be recorded and declined to fill out a voluntary statement, she asked officers, "How long do I have until he is out?" So that is straight up fear. How long do I have until he is out? It's not, how long do I have until I can get him again? How long do I have until he comes back home? How long do I have until he is out? That sounds like she wants to get away. She seemed very scared to the release of Jonathan from jail, the report said, which is what it seems like. She declined filing for protective order against Jones. Yeah, because you guys have to think. For the people that are probably out there saying, "Oh, well, he probably didn't do that much if she's declining, blah, blah, blah." She's going to decline for her own protection. Her entire life she's been taken care of by John Jones. Not her entire life, but as far as the time they've been together, for the past many years, she's used to the lifestyle that she's in. So she's probably locked and loaded and that doesn't know how to get out safely, which I don't think is necessarily a reason to stick around for this stuff, but it is a reason though. Like, it might not be a good reason for me, but that doesn't matter what I think. It matters what's going on. Jones was inducted in the UFC Hall of Fame just hours before the incident. Police say that Jones broke down into tears. And was alternating between acting agitated and angry to speaking to the officers calmly and then crying. Jones explained to the arresting officers that he's been going through a lot of personal issues with his fiance and that they had been arguing about the tension between them. Jones told officers he informed Moses that he was taking $10,000 and going to a strip club, and he denied that he ever touched her or pulled her hair, nor did he see that she had a bloody nose or lip. I don't see how that's possible, but Jones was then informed that he was going to be taken into custody for domestic violence as well as the damage done to police vehicles. Police stated that Jones then joked about the arrest while saying that he would like to take us all on and see what we could do. For him to say that, he's psychotic. He's crazy. And for you to just openly threaten an officer and nothing happened to you, like as far as charges and anything about that, we'll see if that comes back up. It's a shame, man. Police said Jones joked he could escape the cops, but officers told him if he continued to arrest and that he would be tased. At which point he apologized and complied with the officers. Yeah, you dumbass, you shouldn't have said that. But he was transferred to a holding facility. He's out on bail and he's due back to court on October 26th. Wow. But I said I was going to talk about when Jones got engaged and why this is important. Jones got engaged April 1st, 2013. This was before even the Gustafsson fight. So he was on the up and up. He was looking like the next big thing. He was the next big thing. But for him to propose on April 1st, 2013, and for them still not to be married, with him making all that money and them having 3 kids, there must be a reason. I'm not saying that this is it, but there's a lot of things that have happened in the public eye with Jones. So it's like and for him to just tell his wife, "Oh, I'm going to take $10,000 with his kids there. I'm going to take $10,000 and go to the strip club in Vegas." Oh. Jones teased future intention to change Moses' last name. This is when he was 25, man, and he's over 30. Sad. But okay, I want to talk about this. So there was this video that John Jones posted with "Stay With You." I saw this earlier today. And I thought it was really, or it might have been like last night or something, but it's really odd they post this after everything that's happened. So let's go on. Let's listen to it. Let's see what Jon Jones has to offer us here.
Oh, I will stay with you through the ups and
okay, that part wasn't part of the actual thing, but for her to, but she did that in reaction to him. She's doing this for him entirely. Let's just analyze what we have here. Okay, her eyes open, giving the kiss. That doesn't look like a genuine smile. She's kissing him with her eyes open. They haven't changed at all. So I bet you they were struggling at this time and he wanted to do this with her. I don't know. I don't know the dynamics of the relationship. Obviously something must be going on. So I thought this was weird because I'm not seeing this anymore. I don't know if it got taken down or if he took it down. But let's look at his page. He's posted just a couple things about training. Nothing else. So I have no clue, guys. I have no clue what's going to happen to him. I have no clue what he's doing. I am very nervous. I hope everything is okay with his wife and his kids. But let's get into this audio. This audio released October 1st, and right now is October 2nd. So, yeah, it's a little hard to hear. It's a little rough, but here we go.
Metro Police, Flores 18405. How may I help you?
Hey, this is Eduardo with Caesars Public Security.
Hi.
Hey, we've got a possible DV call, domestic violence call. Female is bleeding from the nose and mouth.
Do you know where this happened at?
We believe it happened in the room.
Do you know what room?
6716. So she's not admitting to any domestic violence, any physical violence. But I mean, she's bleeding from the nose and mouth. She's down with us while the male is up at the room. And he's actually a professional MMA fighter, Jonathan Jones. And she's like refusing to go back to the room.
So, being a male, imagine this guy that is actually doing this, the police officer. So one, he lives in Vegas, so he's obviously probably familiar with fighting to some extent. And B, Jon Jones probably knows that he's to some extent a champion, a good fighter. He must be nervous. I would be nervous.
We're trying to assist her to like have her grab her stuff.
Okay.
And she just.
So I just have a few questions to ask. He's still in the room. She's not in the room. Do you know what date of birth for him?
Yeah, let me see. Give me 1 sec, sorry.
It's okay. You said he's a professional MMA fighter?
Yeah, Jon Jones.
Is he a BMA?
Yeah, BMA.
If you don't know his date of birth, it's okay.
Should be.
And did she tell you that? Let me see.
No, she's trying to get. Yeah, it's a little weird because she's trying to get assistance, but she's refusing to go back up to the room.
Okay. And she's in security holding right now?
That's not what the police report said. The police report did not say refusing. So I'm curious as to why the police report said something different. I wouldn't be surprised if, because she was trying to leave so much information out, if she was trying to convince the officer not to say this. Like, not to say that she was refusing, because of the chances that this may come up. So I'm curious, because the police report had a slightly different tone to what this call does. Let me know how you guys feel about that down below, because this is something I'm picking up on. I don't know if everyone feels this way. I don't know if I'm just riding smoke, but this is how I feel.
No, she's on the casino floor, and I believe they're her 3 daughters. She has three young girls with her.
Are you guys out with her on the casino floor?
Yeah. So we're with the female.
So sad.
We believe the male is by himself up at the room. We haven't made contact with him at all.
Okay. And do you have a name for her at all? Metro Police, Flores 18405.
Oops, so
She's
sorry.
Trying to
about
get, yeah, it's a little weird because she's trying to get assistance. She has three young,
her at all?
Jesse, hold on, sorry.
It's okay.
that. This guy must be flustered. I know I would be. Like most guys, when you look at
Jesse Moses.
John Jones,
Do you know
you'd
how to spell
probably
her last
think
name?
you would probably think like, wow, like probably the GOAT of combat. Wish you could be a little bit more of a fan, but he keeps fucking up.
Yeah, Moses.
And do you have a date of birth for her?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Do you have a date of birth for her? And her first name, is it Jessie, Jessie?
Yes.
And is she white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
I believe she's a white female.
And do you know what she's wearing?
Yeah, she's got. She's got a gray sweater, gray sweats, no shoes.
Gray sweater, gray sweats, and no shoes. So she's not just a little underdressed. She's literally not in the condition to be able to walk out of the hotel. And she's wearing something that's just very, very casual. Probably not something that she'll be noticed in very easily. So, it begs the question, why? Why all of this while it's happening? Why are these circumstances the way they are? Why are these pieces of the story adding up to form what they are?
Okay. And did you guys get medical for her already?
Like first aid, but she's not requesting EMS and stuff.
She's refusing medical?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if she's refusing medical, why are you refusing medical? If you're bleeding and all this stuff, why are you refusing medical? There's a couple reasons for this. The biggest reason for this is if he was going to be charged with something, or if he could get in trouble with something, it would make it more likely that he's going to get in trouble if she goes through the medical. Because if she goes through the medical and they find something wrong, they have to put that down. So she's going to refuse the medical. Honestly, this is saving John Jones's butt, potentially. I don't know for sure, but could be.
Let me just confirm with you.
Okay.
217. Does she want medical? Not, yeah, negative on medical.
Got it. Okay. All right. So we have a call set up. Our event's going to be 101758. And we'll get an officer out there as soon as we can.
Sorry, say that one more time. Is it 101?
101758.
758. Okay.
Yeah, guys, so I don't know how anyone feels about this. I've been a mega fan for John Jones, or I was a mega fan for him literally before 2014, I believe. I think 2014 is when he had the interview with Ariel where he was walking around the park in New York. Dude, it's so sad. He's the greatest potential that we've ever lost in MMA. And when I say the greatest potential we've ever lost, we don't have John Jones at the capacity we should. John Jones is destroying his own career, and he has been for such a long time. John Jones is a great fighter. I really hope he can fix this. I hope things with his wife are better than they appear. I hope that people looking at this are more wrong about this than we are right. It's a very sensitive subject. It's a very sensitive topic. I want to know how you guys feel about this down below. I don't think it's right to ever do this kind of stuff. I don't condone in this kind of stuff. I don't condone on beating on your partner, whether it's male or female. I don't think you should ever do that. And it's so hard to just sit there and take this kind of abuse, take getting hit by your partner, especially when you have someone that could be like John Jones potentially hitting you. Somebody that can literally end your life so easy because of like all the stuff that they are, how big he is, how much money he has, everything. It's not even just physically what he could do, but it's like just every aspect of life he could be a problem to deal with. So I hope he can figure out for him and his daughters and for his family, even if they split, I just hope that he can figure this out for himself moving forward. So if you guys enjoy content like this, let me know down below. Personally, I cannot be a fan of John Jones anymore after this. This has been too much. It's too heinous. It's way too much. So hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys later.